mind. Oh,
What is up, guys? It's Thockey here, bringing you another Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Lines of Sight video. Today we're going to be doing firing range, and today I have two people. I got my boy Josh, and I got my boy Nick.
What's up,
guys? And today we're going to be doing, just like all the last Lines of Sight videos, we're going to be doing Search and Destroy, Capture, and Domination. So if you haven't seen those, go ahead and check out the past 3 videos. And if you're new, subscribe. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And hit
that notification bell.
Definitely the notification bell. And we'll jump right into this, and I'll show you guys line of sight. Alright, so here we are. We're defending A, search and destroy on firing range. Now, there's not really too many lines of sight for the attacking team. One good line of sight for the defending team that you can see all the way down the middle of the map. As you can see, I saw Josh way down there. Josh, can you see me from down there?
I cannot see you anywhere. Oh, wait. I saw you moving, yeah. Now, I didn't know. Ow.
So, yeah.
Stop it.
So, as you can see, it's a pretty good line of sight. You want to get, like, right shoulder lined up with that pole. And, of course, you can see the sandbags. You can see barrels. You can see, like, Josh over there by green car. It's a pretty good line of sight. And also, if you come over here to the left of the table, you're a bit more exposed, but you could also see that window right in there. But the other thing is, if you guys want to go try to plant the bomb, there's a pretty good line of sight to defend the bomb as well.
Going to get bomb?
If you stand right here on these crates and you kind of look over the sandbag, it's a pretty good line of sight right here. You can see people on the bomb. You can also see people sliding. Like if they come to plant the bomb, you can see them sliding through there as well. It's a pretty good line of sight. Now the other thing is, if you guys want to back up towards the wall, like go back towards your spawn and camp that corner wall.
Yep.
It's a pretty good line of sight right here. You can see all the way back towards the spawn.
Yeah. I can't see you at all.
Yeah, if they're like Josh right there, they head glitch that wall. It's a pretty good line of sight as well. Hey, Nick. Alright, so here we are. We are on the offensive side for A. And the only real line of sight is if you jump on this wall right here by this green car. And you can kind of see, like if you guys come towards A bomb, you can kind of see over the top of this wall right here. As you can see, like there's Nick way down there.
I'm getting shot. And
there's Josh.
Oh,
so
no.
You kind of have an advantage. Like you get first line of sight on them. Now you're not like hidden at all. If you get shot, you're gonna die. So it's for cover. It's not really a great idea. Now the other line of sight that we've come up with is if you climb on this spool right here. Now this is only like once you have the bomb planted. So I'm gonna go ahead and plant the bomb, and then they're gonna illustrate what it would be like if people were coming towards A spawn or towards defense spawn. And,
oh my gosh, Nick! Someone planted the bomb. We gotta go.
So if you climb on this spool right here, you are pretty well hidden.
No!
Like Josh can't really see right here. Like I
would have died.
It's not noticeable. Like Josh, go sit in that corner for us so we can kind of see what it's like.
I had no
from that
idea you
side.
were there.
So say they're coming, they're like creeping around the corner like this. It's a pretty well hidden corner. Alright, so here we are. We're defending B, search and destroy on firing range. There's not really too many lines of sight, but there is one really good one. If you climb on top of this green car, you can kind of see all the way up, like towards the spawn.
Holy moly.
Like as you can see, there's Josh way over there, and they're not going to see you coming. So a lot of people...
Oh, stop it! Gosh.
So a lot of people... they'll be camping, like, let me see if I can show you. They'll be camping like on that barrel, like exactly where Josh is. And if you climb on top of this car right here, he can't see you like at all. And so you have a really good line of sight over there.
Golly.
Now the other one is, Josh, if you want to come like right here.
Yep.
The other one is hiding like right here on this crate. And the reason why this crate is decent is because not only can you look that way, but say it's like mid-game, this is where this would be crucial because they would have the time to come through the middle of the map. You could kind of look both ways. So you're looking that way. You also could see B-bomb right there. So this is like the second line of sight for defending B. One more that is kind of pretty good is you lay down right here in this corner.
Oh.
And they can't really see you.
Dude.
They can't see you if they run like from behind you. So that's why this is a good spot. And you have an eye on
You look
B.
ridiculous right now.
Really?
Not gonna lie.
You lay in it. You lay in
Yeah, look. Let's see.
But see, if they were coming into plant the bomb, you wouldn't really see it like out of the right peripheral of your eyes. You just kind of like slide past them. So that's why that one's a good spot for defending. But we're going to show you guys attacking B now. Alright, so here we are. We're attacking on B side for search and destroy for firing range. And one thing I want to illustrate is that you can actually beat the other team to this alleyway from spawn. So guys, if you want to go now, and I'm going to illustrate how you can beat them to this little room and why it's crucial. So one thing, you jump up to this room right away, and now as you can see, I beat the other team to this little room right here. And the reason that it's important to go straight to this room, wow, don't kill me guys, is because, like I showed you before, they'll have a line of sight like way up here. And so if you can get to this room immediately, you kind of have the upper hand, but really that's the only true line of sight. Now if you guys want to go like back towards that way, I'll show them this other line of sight. There is a way you can kind of counter that push. As you can see through this little rock formation. Let me see if I can get it just right. Yeah. So as you can see, you can kind of see, like I just hit Josh or Nick. I don't know who that was. It was Josh. But you can kind of see between the rock right there that you can get a line of sight on them. But other than that, there's not really good line of sight on B. Like you would have to push middle of the map, or I mean B, to push the middle of the map in order to get a line of sight on B. But without further ado, we're going to jump into a game of control and show you the lines of sight there. Alright, so here we are. We're in a game of control on firing range. We're on the attacking side first. I'm going to quickly show you guys the A line of sight. So the first thing, it's kind of a race to the A site. So if you lay down in this corner right here, I know I laid there like really quickly without explaining it, but in this corner right here behind these chairs, you're not really seen by anyone. So if you guys want to come in the doorway,
no.
Can you see me?
Yeah. Nope.
See, you can't be seen right there. Like this is a really good spot. The other thing is you can also hide over here, and you can kind of see like through this little I don't know what you would call this, grate, I guess, or vent system. I don't know what this is. Hey Josh. So
ow!
Josh, lay in this corner real quick. Lay down there, and then I'll show them why it's a good spot. So the normal person on the other team on the defending side would probably come through this little room right here and then immediately like run into here. And as you can see, you don't see them at all. Like they are not visible. No. So that is the #1 capture spot for A. It's also a pretty good line of sight, so you can see through the door. The other thing is, if you have a really good team, like you're dominating them and you're on the capture spot, you can also use this line of sight. You can kind of like get behind this, just like search, get behind this beam and look down the center of the map as well and capture it that way. But other than that, those are the best two lines of sight. I mean, you could also do this search one right here and you can look at them that way, but this corner right here, this is the best line of sight, best capture point in the game. Alright, so now we're going to show you guys lines of sight for capturing B. Now, B is very tough to capture. I'm just going to be real honest with you. It's not very easy. There is a few lines of sight, though. If you want to come up here in this building, there's a really good line of sight. You can get up like in this corner. It's well known. It's kind of like everyone goes here. But you have a good line of sight for that window. You have a good line of sight for the bean bags. Also, you can see them down there as well. But to capture B, there's nothing really hidden. I will note that you can like get in this little corner and you have a good line of sight for people coming that way on the other side of the Jeep, but then again you're vulnerable for up there. The other option is you could crouch, like lay down in this corner right here, and this shrub right here will give you good cover from people coming out of the door like that. Alright, so here we are. We are defending capture on firing range. Now, there's not really a great line of sight for defending A. Like, A is best to be on the captures team. The only thing I can say is slide up to these beanbags and kind of peek the window right there. You could also stand up and peek people going into A like that. The other thing is this little This little barrel right here is pretty good. But
Where's
the main
that at?
thing, go ahead and capture it, guys, so we have more time.
Yeah.
I'm just going to let them capture it so that we can extend the round. The one thing I will say, though, if you can clear out A, so say I've killed both of them and they're just going to respawn, this little corner right here behind this sandbag provides a lot of cover, and you're able to look all the way down there into their spawn. It's a great location. It's pretty good line of sight towards spawn, as well as like when you're not aimed down sight, you can still kind of see this door as well and see if people are trying to flank you and go towards B. So this is like the only line of sight on A. Unfortunately, defending A is going to be really tough. But now we're going to look at defending B. There's a bit more options, but still nothing crazy. The one thing for defending B is if you guys want to go upstairs in that building, this one has some pretty good cover where Josh is up there. This sandbag right here will protect you a lot, and you have a good line of sight from like that side, like towards where they'd be coming from A, as well as people that have died and spawn in, and they come like from their spawn, they'll climb up in that building, try to get a few shots on B. And you're pretty well hidden here. You can also see that window as well. So this is what it looks like from our side. Now, you do see like the red lights from the shoulders, but the thing is, like, you have pretty good cover from behind that sandbag, as you can see. Like, you got to be right on him in order to hit him. The other thing is this corner right here with these beanbags are pretty good as well. And like they won't be able to see you from that building, from that spawn over there. You're pretty well hidden until they get onto B site. So this is a pretty good defense spot for B. But that's pretty much it for capture. So those are the attacking spots and the defending spots. Hope you guys learned something from this, and then we're going to jump over to Domination and show you guys the lines of sight for that. Alright, here we are. We're in a game of Domination. We're starting out on A side. I'm not going to capture it for the sake of the video, but one spot that I really like to do is jumping on top of this car for looking on B. It's not necessarily a spot of great cover, but most people are not going to look this way, like look your direction from that window. So it's a great way, as you can see Josh is way over there, it's a great way to like get an advantage, like pick off the people that are looking out on B. So that's a great spot right there. And now the other spot that C side would like to look at B from, as there's a fire truck going by or something, is, as you can see, Nick down there. This is a really great line of sight on that window. A lot of people camp in that window on trailer, and this is a really great way to pick those off as well. Now, as far as capturing, there's no great way to capture B. I would lay probably like next to these sandbags. This is probably a good place. You can get a line of sight on people coming that way from C. But other than that, that's about it for A. Here we go. The lines of sight for C, looking down on B. One good one is to climb on top of this like little fence area and crouch up next to this little pole. It gives you the most cover. As you can see people over there on those cars. You can also see people that go to that window.
That's awkward.
As well as people that go to the sandbags right there. The other one, just like capture, this little spot right here in the corner gives you a nice little line of sight of people capturing B. The other thing is, for B, looking down the entire map from this table right here, just like search and just like control. So say you're captured, you have B captured, you're on the C side, and so A is trying to cap. This is a really good spot right here where you have like the advantage on them. They're not going to see you over here. So you kind of jump up on these sandbags from this spot right here, and then you have a good line of sight on them because they're probably most likely going to like slide in here like this, try to gain cover, shoot right there, and look down this alleyway. It's going to take a lot for them to look up in this little crevice right here. So for that reason, this is a pretty good defense spot. The only thing that you have is people will be looking at you from that way if they choose to go that way. The other thing is you could also go prone right here and be kind of hidden as well and have a nice little line of sight on B and be hidden from people that come this way. So the other thing is, say you just captured C and you run across the map, you come into this trailer right here. Now this window is well known, but there's a really good place to like to crouch. If you crouch right here, you're hidden by everything except sandbags, and that's where you'll pick off sandbags. Now the other thing is, if you get right about here, you can see all the way into their spawn. Like, they spawn way back there. As you can see, Nick's way back there. This is a really great way to pick off people from their spawn. As you see, I just killed Nick right there through the window all the way from this trailer. But you can also pick off people from this window as well. And the other thing is, if you slowly move over, of course, you can use that right there. But this is kind of well known to use the window for picking off people there. The other thing is, though, from this window, if you get over just enough, you can see people coming through this doorway from the A capture site. And that's a really good line of sight as well. The only thing is, like, most people are naturally looking for you. From that way, they're going to be automatically looking window from there. But that's pretty much it. That's the defending B capture points for firing range. Alright, so that's it for the Call of Duty Black Ops 4 lines of sight for firing range. I hope you guys learned something from these. Comment down below what was your favorite line of sight that you learned from today's video. And once again, if you're new, subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. Hit the like button. And that's going to be it for today's video. So I'll see you guys in the next one.
See ya!
Y'all come back.